Okay, this is the garage attic space. This is the pull down ladder. And this light comes on and off kind of magic because it's that extension cord over here that I'm going to be complaining about in a little bit. This is how you turn your attic ladder on. Extension cord improperly used in a permanent application, stuck through the roof. Got the little switch like that. What we have here is OSB over lath. At one time this roof covering was a wood shingle roof. And so I'm going to call out that the purlins are undersized. Okay, I'm going to call out that the purlins are undersized, and they all are. I don't mean to apologize for my work. I hate discounting my work. But you're not going to find a 1980s, early 1990s house, 1970. You know, all the purlins are going to be undersized like that. Now we got a passive wind turbine. Over here we have soffit vents. You know what I'm not seeing? I'm not seeing any soffit vent baffles. No soffit vent baffles. And see all the gray and your pink insulation? We got some depth markers over here showing that we got like 11 inches. But I can also see that we got rock wool gray insulation underneath it. Okay, I'm not seeing soffit baffles. So the soffit baffles channel the air into the attic. When they put all this insulation in here, they covered the soffit baffles. This attic is not breathing like it should. And see all this gray without the soffit baffles direct the air through the attic. All this gray, that's filtering. Okay, those are all minerals that are decommissioning your they're compromising your insulation. And see all those trails running through there? People didn't make those trails. People did not make those trails. Mice made those trails. So we got some undersized purlins. We pretty much expect that, except that right down there, if I can see it from the other attic ladder, looks like we're missing a purlin strut. And the purlin struts aren't matched in the purlin. That's over the kitchen area. Okay. So we got a little bit of movement there. We've also got a little bit of rafter spread here. Rafters are pulling apart a little bit. That's stress on the foundation. There's stress from the foundation telegraphing through the structure. So we got a little rafter spread. And we're missing a purlin strut down there, and the purlins aren't matching over the kitchen area. We've got, like I said, 12 inches maybe of dualing insulation. And to be honest, I would probably double my insulation, knowing better. But that's not ideal. You've got two different installed at two different times. You really don't know. You can't just say you got 12 inches of insulation and know what the R value is on this. And some of our bats peeling away from the structure right here. And then, okay, just keep on going, bud. You got anything else to say? Yeah, I do. Look at that big knot hole out. The bottom side of a board is the stress side. And that's like a third of the size of the board right there. You got a big old rafter that's notched out right in there. Look at that. Can we find anything else? Oh, let's not stop looking. Okay, we got another attic door. Let's just meander through. I'm going to leave this down so I can come back and get some still images. Oh, this door doesn't swing closed. Did I mention that already? Actually, I'm going to pick up a couple spares here. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I turned it off. I'm coming back to try it some more. Fireplace doesn't have a hearth extension. The thermostat's right here. This attic door should have been insulated. That is a heat sink. Your thermostat's a dumb animal. It knows what it's told. So as the heat comes down here, the thermostat's going to think that the house is warmer than it is. Or in the wintertime, it might be colder than it is. So the heater's running when it doesn't need to be. The air conditioner's running when it doesn't need to be. Right there. He didn't even get in good. He's already complaining. What's wrong with that man? Okay, this well, unlike the garage, this well should have been lined so that the insulation doesn't fall out of your attic. Okay? We got a light up here. We should have a light up here. We got equipment. That's a switch for the... Oh, there's a light. That light should be closer. Oh, I guess it is. Okay. I get carried away. I'm an anxious man. Okay, more mouse trails. No. Looks like we added a collar beam because that one split at one time. We got something coming through there. Somebody had something hanging there. Is that what is that split for? What's that holding up? The roof? Oh, that's the chandelier for the primary bedroom suite. And the board holding the chandelier up is breaking. The chandelier's about to come down. Okay. Well, I can't get over where I wanted to. I'm sorry, this is the water heater flue. It's not properly supported in the attic and it's too close. This is the east water heater and the flue insulation's next to it and the flue's in contact with combustible surface. Now here's something, you know, again, remember I hate to apologize for my work. I hate to discount my work. A million years ago, I just turned the light off with my foot. How about that? I'm not really plussed by that. A million years ago, when I first got in this business, I was alongside of an engineer. See the water stains? I said, that fireplace is next to the wood there. And he goes, they all are. And he was right. He said, no, I never say nothing about it. I go, oh, the engineer told me that. I learned that from an engineer. So I never said anything about it. And then a few years ago, not as many years as back as I had that conversation, I was reading that a home inspector, not me, got fined because he didn't tell the client that the chimney was closer to the wood, that the framing structure was closer to the wood than a couple inches. And so they fined, I don't know, $200 or something. But this is for the Texas Real Estate Commission. Every fireplace in North Dallas or North Texas is going to be built like this. I've never seen one built differently, but the Texas Real Estate Commission thinks it's important that I tell you that's in contact with the brick. So I did. I told you just now. Now also, but we got water stains around here. It's been leaking. That flashing I was talking about in the fireplace, I'm going to talk about in the fireplace video, the roof video maybe, that flashing, okay, has been letting water come through. What else have we got? Oh, right here. Here's a good example. Rafter spread. Rafter spread. Now they sell metal brackets that can take care of that. They do. But that's some sign of structural movement. I'm looking for signs of structural movement. I'm seeing, you know. Is that rare? Not a bit. No, it's not rare. Doesn't make it right. That's not rare. Okay, let me see if I can put some more light on this. And I cannot step around here. We have insufficient access to the mechanical equipment over here. I'm just doing Hail Marys. One thing that I'm liking, check this out, probably because it used to be a wood shingle roof, is your valleys. I was going to say California valleys, you know, but they're lined with, that's nice, they're lined with metal. So your roof valleys are lined with metal. I like to tell the good stuff.